What started as a seemingly very uneventful stream ended up being full of new reveals.
Take a look at who I am now. I'm stronger than ever. And if you ever doubted me, you should've known better.
What is up? I have food poisoning, but I need to cover stream reveals, so here we go. I hope I don't die. So first of all, we have Gargantua Dragon, which is this odd part of all clans and nations card, and it says you must counterblast 1 to normal call, and if you call you can soul charge 1, and then at the end of the battle this unit attacks, you may ride 1 Dragod from your hand as stand. Now, so far, I think this card is the only Dragod, so we'll have to see how this turns out. It looks to be a promo for a certain event. I don't know if we will receive this. I don't know if this will be playable. I don't actually know what this card is for, but hey, it's cool to see some new things, I guess. Now then, we got 8 new promo cards. So as you know, whenever there's a shop tournament, everyone gets one little pack with a promo card inside. I believe English is currently still on volume 2, and Japan will soon start getting volume 4. English should be getting volume 3 pretty soon as well. But so this is volume 4. First of all, we have Dual X Dragon. Counterblast 1, discard 1, retire an opponent's back row card. For this turn, opponents must call 2 units or more to guard this unit. Then we have Busting Lands Dragon. If you have more rear guards than your opponent, gain plus 3k power, and when it attack hits a Vanguard, retire 1. Then Nova Grappler got this girl. It says that it must be targeted by opponent's effects. So I'm guessing that if you have an effect that says, oh, retire one of your opponent's rear guards, this Nova Grappler girl will have to become the target. Now, Dimension Police got this card that is nowhere near Dimension Police looking. It says, when placed on guard, counterblast 1. This turn, an opponent cannot boost. So this is pretty nuts, to be honest. Like, certain decks require boosts to do anything, really. For example, if Great Nature needs to use Crayon Tiger, if Grand Blue needs to use Colombard. Basically, every unit in G that requires a boost is automatically turned off by this card. That is pretty nuts. I don't know how important this will be in Standard. I guess it's pretty good still there because a lot of your power has to come from boosters because the overall power level is lower. But still, this is a pretty interesting card. I just don't get the art at all. Unless this has been mistranslated, I don't see how this is Dimension Police. God, I don't understand. Anyway, and then we have the Link Joker promo. It says, when placed, Soul Blast 1, and the next turn, your opponent cannot turn face down cards face up. So unlocking? Nope. Undeleting? Nope. This is nuts. So, okay, in Standard, it forces you to rewrite or stay deleted. And then in Premium, it's literally you can't unlock. The only thing you can do is use something like Ange to bounce the cards back because that technically doesn't flip them face up. Regular unlocking is just out of the question with this card. And remember, this is a 10k guard card because it's from the V series. Link Joker players will gladly put this card in their deck. Now, do note, it only prevents that turning face up during the end phase, not until the end phase. This is something Yellow card brought up. You can still use an unlocker like Aquaforce has Galphilia, because that unlocks in the main phase, but during the end phase you can't. Now, most decks can't actually unlock in the first place, so it's not that relevant. It will be a huge boost to Link Joker overall. Then we have a Ghosty card, a Grand Blue card. It says, when placed from deck to drop zone, Soul Blast 1 to revive it, or basically bring it back to the rearguard circle. Now, I'm not sure how good this will be in Standard. It's only an 8k. It will only trigger when you mill it randomly off something because you don't have specific mills yet. And in Premium, you definitely have better uses for Soul. Now, on the other hand, I can definitely see how one day we may have an infinite loop with this card. Something like Head Start Zombie could specifically mill the card. King Serpent could give you back the soul. I don't know, like, obviously we can't do it yet, I think, with this card, but I can see how this can become abusable in the very long term. Overall, it's an okay piece of support, especially if you're a Ghosty fan, but I don't see it making a massive splash just yet. Then for Aquaforce, we had a card that says, when your Vanguard attacks, retire this card and give plus 10k to the Vanguard. If that attack did not hit, draw 1. And then we have another card for Aquaforce, a grade 1, that says, on wave 7, retire this unit, and this turn an opponent cannot call grade zeros. Generally, this will refer to guarding, but I guess if your opponent can somehow call rear guards in the opponent's turn, and that is also turned off. Now, here's my problem with this card. How many times do you see Aqua Force attacking beyond wave 7, realistically? This card doesn't really do much unless you have like 3 Excel circles and hella restanders. So overall, I don't really see why they made this wave 7. I understand that this would have been insane at wave 2 or something, obviously, but at wave 7 I just don't see this making a splash. Haha, so funny. So unless Aqua Force one day gets an insane loop, again, I don't see this card doing too much just yet. Then we finally got some more Bermuda reveals. I know Bermuda fans have been waiting. We see a new grade 2 that says during the opponent's turn it gains plus 5k when on a rear guard circle. So not much to be said defensively. And then it also says when this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, pay 1 counterblast and draw a card. Then they got a card. It is Colorful Pastoral Chiaro. It has Melody, of course. And it says this unit gets boost and continuous during a battle that it boosts, this unit gets power plus 5k. This ability is shared among all units with Melody. So the Melody deck already wanted to have many grade 3s on field because they all have busted beyond belief skills. But now all those grade 3s will also be able to boost, meaning it's no longer bad to have so many grade 3s on field. It also says when you ride it, Soul Blast 2, search for up to 1 Colorful Pastoral Chiaro, so basically this card, from your deck, add it to your hand and shuffle the deck. So this way you automatically get that sweet extra grade 3 to boost stuff with, or you also have a rewrite for next turn. Finally, we have some information on Extra Booster 8. It is called My Glorious Justice, and we have Leon and Glory Maelstrom on the box art. So just like with Champions of Asia, where you had Maelstrom on the booster box, this time we have Maelstrom on the booster box yet again. There will be 63 different cards, and there will be 8 reprints, so extremely likely just triggers. There will be 3 VRs, 6 triple Rs, and then 9 double rares, 15 rares, and 30 commons. As we already knew, this set will have Aqua Force, Dimension Police, and Grand Blue, so it's basically the exact same set as Champions of Asia. Japan will be getting it the 14th of June, and then we, in the English meta, will be getting it the month after, as far as I can remember from the product release schedule. Considering this is Glory Maelstrom, there's of course a few things we can already consider. Will it be a grade 4? God, I hope not. I have already made it very clear that I hate grade 4s in standard in the main deck, because it makes it less consistent to ride up, and we don't need even more RNG reliance in standard, in my opinion. I also hope it doesn't need a Maelstrom in Soul, because this way, again, you have more RNG reliance. Either you need to run all Maelstroms and then his skill won't even trigger the first time you ride him, or if he needs the old Maelstrom, again, even more RNG reliance because it forces you to draw them in the correct order. So overall, I just hope this is a very strong skill by itself that actually helps Aqua Force, that doesn't require on-hits and stuff like that. I just hope it brings Aqua Force back into the standard meta game. And of course, if it helps Aqua Force in Premium, even better. But I doubt a grade 3 is what we need over there. So that's basically all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you liked the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.